Happy last day of the full moon. Today is August the 21st, and I am going to be doing the reading for August the 22nd through the end of the week, which is, I believe, August the 26th. So, anyway, I have brought you out here. This is my backyard. I don't know if you can hear it, but there are a lot of frogs, and there is a lot of bats in the air right now. So you might hear them. It's been raining here in Austin, so it's finally stopped raining for a little bit, and I feel like the frogs are enjoying the temperatures and the weather, and the bats are out eating all of the mosquitoes that are out right now. So anyway, what I have right now is I've lit and petitioned up Chango for Chango Macho for power, love, luck, and money. Good spirit of good luck, offering candle. I'm petitioning him for intervention. It's been a crazy past few weeks with all these weird energies that are going on. So I feel like it was necessary for me to ask for help and guidance from the ancestors. So I fixed the candle with some herbs that I know to be really good for attracting money and abundance. So I'm going to try to keep it over here so that way there's some sort of light. The lighting in my little area isn't the best. So anyhow, let's get on with it. Right after, I should also let you know that right after this reading, I am planning on doing a typically, I can show you, okay, typically you'd want to do this on a full moon, but given that this is the last day of the full moon, you can use that energy too. So you usually have about 3 days after the full moon to petition and release the energy. So I'm going to be doing a releasing spell, and I can show you. It's simple. It's super simple. You don't have to be an expert at it. You can, a beginner can do this. Somebody who's just interested in that and wants that comfort and that concentration into that. So anyway, okay, so I will start with the reading. I'm going to pull out 7 cards. I'm going to ask my angels for guidance. I've had I've done some readings recently, and they've been pretty intense. Intense readings, in that they went in depth into people's souls, and at one point I got really emotional from it because I was being shown some very horrible situations. So sorry, there's like a bug that flew right over me, so I'm like, go away. Anyway, I do readings. I do face-to-face readings, and I do online and messenger over the phone. I will have my information below so that if you're interested, I'm having a special introductory rate, and I'll have my rates down for below. There's very simple ones. You're a new client with me, then you get these rates. And and I will do my best to shine upon the light that is given to me by Source with your personalized reading. And I can do anything from energy to love, relationships, work, that kind of stuff. I'm pretty good at that. And anything else in between, you want to email me if you want to email me about a specific personalized reading or mediumships or spiritual cleansings. We will have to talk about that directly. There's certain things that are involved, so I can't really set a complete price on that, but I promise they are reasonable, and if you can't absolutely afford it, I'm also willing to work with you, just because sometimes we just need that extra guidance. So anyway, let me go back to the energy. And if my energy readings resonate with you, please let me know. I really would like to hear from you. I'd like to know where my weaknesses are and where my strengths are. So you'd be helping me out completely. Okay, so the first card that I have is a shower of abundance. We've received this card before. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow it. And that definitely is something that I feel like we can all relate to. Here's just a good little thing. I love this card. It's probably my favorite card. Every time I get this card, I get excited because it's just an affirmation from my angels and source that the energies are aligning for us. They're working behind the scenes for us to give us what we need and what we want. The problem with a lot of things is we have a fear of scarcity. We have a fear that there's not enough for everyone. And that's only because people who have been greedy, who are greedy, have a tendency to have that instilled in us, that there is never enough, that there is not enough to support us. And there really is. There's plenty for everyone. We just have to believe in it. We have to give our worries and our fears to Source. And what better way than to do that on this last day of the full moon, the release, and say, you know what, I give up. I don't want this burden of worrying anymore. Please help me. Please guide me. And that's what this card is saying. So the next card is the Entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. I feel like this also is in conjunction with this the previous card of Shower of Abundance, and mainly because it kind of gives us a lesson. When you're self-employed, you're able to kind of think outside of the box, because the only person you really have to answer to is yourself. You're your own boss. So I feel like a lot of this, if you're in a business situation, whether you started your own business or you work for somebody, I almost feel like you have to ask yourself constantly sometimes, what would I do if this was my company? How would I want this run? What can I do to be a better employer? What can I do to better my situation? Am I working too hard? Am I doing too much? Am I not receiving the benefits? Sorry, that's my cat Frida crying. She likes to meow a lot. And this card is just kind of affirming that, again, that they're working, the energies are aligning to work with us. They're here for us. And they want you to follow your intuition. They want you to follow your joy in terms of money. So really think about that this week. And I keep seeing that a lot in the energy. So I feel like this might have something to do with that. So Okay. The third card is notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop flowers, we drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. And I feel like, because normally this doesn't say flowers, but for some reason flowers came out of my mouth. So I feel like that has a lot to do with somewhere watching it. Like they've been seeing flowers kind of pop out. Angels have a way of talking to us, and when they do, they typically leave feathers around, coins and just numbers. I mean, there's so many different things, a familiar song, and they're letting you know that the signs are appropriately coming to you at the right time. So just pay attention to them. Or maybe you've already been experiencing that, but you're just like, wait a minute, is that what I think it was? Okay. So the next card is daydream. You will easily hear and receive our messages in your daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving. Without just directing your thoughts, just notice any feelings, visions, and ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. And I've been getting this a lot with my clients. What this basically means is that these ideas, these grand ideas, these messages, these confirmations, they're in you right now, and you probably have been noticing the signs, and they're trying to tell you it's time to quiet your mind because we're trying to talk to you and we want you to listen. So please take that moment to meditate, to quiet yourself. Sometimes you can do that in between sleep, when you know in that part where you're like half asleep and half awake. That's lucid dreaming. That's lucidity. And that's the area that you can really ask yourself questions and ask confirmation on things. And just that is your mind in quiet mode, and that's when they can talk to you. That's the place when they talk to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next is perfect timing. Whew, this reading is all just kind of coming together. Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So what this is saying, and I know I've seen this other card kind of come through of before in the last readings, but it says that everything is happening for a reason, and I feel like this card is kind of affirming that as well by saying that there's some perfect timing that's going to be happening this week. There's going to be some synchronicities that will be aligning this week, and that's just the universe is saying it's time. Everything that you've been building up for, it's coming. And it will have that perfect timing for you. So don't try to force it too much. And it's telling you, give it to us. Give us your worries. Notice that there will be signs. Trust your intuition. Daydream and really kind of ask yourself and help, like, align yourself again and to focus, because I feel like a lot of people have been so stressed out lately they just stop focusing. So and this card is saying that there is perfect timing for everything, and a lot of people will be experiencing those synchronicities aligning and coming together in perfect timing. And then some of us will be getting those signs that say, you know what, not yet, we're almost there. And I keep getting this too. It's a new partner card. It says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for fruition of your prayers. Be careful attention to new people we send to your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Now, if you follow twin flames, you know that a lot of them have been coming together, whether it's into union or people just meeting their twin flames for the first time. And I feel like that's definitely a sign for that. But I also believe that even if you're not a twin flame, or just a light worker in general, you have been probably noticing new people coming into your life that you almost feel like you have an instant bond, an instant connection. They feel like family. And that is what is called your soul family. You almost feel like they're sisters, brothers, and things like that. And you're like, wait a minute, I don't know this person, but I don't know why I'm completely drawn to them. And I love them so much. What's going on? Well, they're saying that these people that are being brought into your life right now is an affirmation from Source that these people are meant to be a part of your lives. These are your new family. This is your soul family. These are the people that you were sent down to be with. This is kind of like your crew. So embrace it, enjoy it, and love it, because these are going to be the people that will stick by your side. And they usually will have the same likes and dislikes with you. And not only that, but you'll also just almost immediately be able to get into like deep conversations with them, and they totally understand. They're not completely freaked out about it. That's good, because, you know, I feel like so many of us never knew what that was like growing up, or so many of us had so many traumas growing up that it's really hard to trust in that aspect, and there's ways to get around it. Okay, you can choose your family now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the last card is the Law of Attraction card. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to high frequencies. If you are a believer or a studier of Law of Attraction, then you know that your thoughts create the energies around you. Now, they've had a scientific study on people who have yelled. Whoa! Sorry, my candle completely broke. So, yeah, that was insane. I might have to pause this for a moment. Things got real. Whew, that was scary. And anyway, I'm going to continue on because nobody got hurt, just me getting a little startled. And a little burnt. Law of Attraction is the thoughts becoming realities. So, and this goes with the whole power of 3 as well. Whatever you put out into the universe, you're going to get back. So if you've got nothing but anger and hatred and hurt towards somebody or something, you should not expect good things to follow after that, because the negative is going to start attracting negative. Now, if you put positive out there, good energy, love, it's saying to align yourself with love, peace, and harmony, then those good energies will follow to you, and that's when you will start receiving abundance and gifts, and it coming back in return. So, yeah. Ooh. I think I might have burnt my finger pretty hard. I touched a piece of glass because it was right there. And I don't know why I thought, oh, just touch this piece of glass. But that was a hardcore burn. Ouch. Okay. So, with that being said, the energies have really riled up right now. And I almost feel like I should have done a reversal spell first. This is insane. What I'm going to do is I'm going to petition Source, using the law of attraction, using my thoughts, my positive thoughts, and giving up my worries. Today's the last day of the full moon, and I'm going to be giving up and releasing things. Now, this is easy. You can do it with a candle. You can do it in a bonfire if you want to be ritualistic. You can do it over your stove even. Whichever place that you can take some time to really focus on what you want to get rid of. And what I've done is I've written out a bunch of things that I'd like to release out into the universe for me. This is a lot, but these were things that I'm tired of having. I'm tired of having them burden me, and I'm tired of them keeping me from moving forward in my path. These can create blocks, and so sometimes they're just hard to struggle. They're really hard to get over with. So I'll give some examples. And what I did was I wrote them on parchment paper, and you can do that. It just burns a little bit easier. Plus, it's like, I guess it's a little bit more ceremonial. But regular paper works, notebook paper too. What you do is you write out what you would like released. My first one that I picked out was, I release anger. And I think about it. You have to think about it really hard. What good comes from being extremely angry? Not at all. You end up looking horrible. You end up looking mean. There are some people that are around me that I look now and I think to myself, that person is so angry. That's what I look like when I'm angry, and I don't want to look like that anymore. I want to look a different way. And so this one's a really big one because I used to be a rageaholic. And I had a really bad anger problem. And I've been trying for many, many, many years to let it go. I've controlled it a lot. A lot. Because it used to be really, really bad. And I couldn't have this conversation with you. I would have been complaining about something. And I don't want to complain anymore. I want to be happy. And because of my journey to happiness and the releasing of anger, I've noticed a peace that comes forth with that. And I'm in love with it. I'm craving it constantly. I want that peace. I want that peace. I want that peace. I love that peace. I love that peace. And I feel it in my heart. It feels so good when I'm not angry about something. It's so light. I don't feel my chest hurt. I don't feel that heaviness. I don't feel like I'm always just angry at everything. It's good. So, I'm going to continue that trend by saying, I'm releasing anger. I don't want it anymore. You're not supposed to say don't, but I would say more like, I'm releasing anger. And I'm replacing it with better things. And I've got a controlled area here where I'm burning it, but I'm just watching it. So I'm doing that. Another good one to use to release out is the fear of failure. The fear of failing. The fear of not getting the job done. The fear of not being able to move forward. The fear of being stagnant. You can't be stagnant if you're constantly moving. So I want the freedom to not feel afraid of failing, but I want to release that failure, that feeling that I'm not good enough, that feeling that I can't get it done. I'm giving it out. I'm releasing it and giving it away, and so it is. And sometimes you can also write things that you would like. So wishes are also really good to use, especially if you're petitioning for renewal. Make it something about, I'd like everything to work out for me. I'd like everything to be easy for me. And just think about that. And so it is. And then you're releasing it out into the universe and saying, I no longer want this anymore. All right. And that's as simple as that. So, full moon blessings to you, and I hope that the rest of your week is filled with prosperity and abundance. Again, if you're interested in spell work, readings, spiritual cleansings, my information is down below. Like, comment, let me know what you want to talk about. If there's something specific you want to ask me to explain, then let me know. If you're like, okay, this sounds great and all, but what the hell are you talking about? Let me know. All right. So until next time, next week.